bruising around my knees. And then that afternoon we went to Mum and Dad drove down to the Cairns hospital, and then Dad stayed overnight with me in the ward just around there, and then Mum came down to Brisbane. So it was a bit scary because I didn't know what was happening, and I've never really heard of leukemia before, and it really happened. Well, I had a couple of cycles of different chemotherapy drugs and fluid, and then we were in the Lady Salento Hospital for 3 months because I had a fungus up my nose, which if it went to my brain it would have killed me, and I survived from that. And then I got seizures in my brain and stuff, and I was in the ICU ward for a while. And usually kids are only in there for a week to 2 weeks, but we were there for. Well, we Skyped my sisters and Mum and Dad back at home, and every night we would do that. And all the nurses were very nice. Well, I'm in my maintenance chemo and I only have about a year and a bit left. So December next year I'll finish all my treatment. I'll wait till I can get my long hair. Well, I did want to be like a doctor, but now I want to be a clinical researcher and work towards finding a cure. Well, we were asked to do the Woolworths where you go through the checkout and you pay $2 to get a token. They took some photos, and it's been from Mission Beach to Weipa, all the tokens. Well, it really helps the hospital foundation to have more research and more facilities and things like that. And it helps children and people like me.
Well, I guess you don't know what bravery looks like until you see it in the eyes of a child finding cancer. And it's every parent's nightmare, I think, to be told that your child has cancer, and particularly when it's your baby. And you just know nothing about what's going on. It's we want to do whatever we can do to give back to some of the awesome charities that have just helped us through our journey. We could not have done it without the love and help of so many awesome people, the support we received throughout the 10 months we're in Brisbane. Well, Missy was always quizzing her consultant, asking him questions. I think he loved that because Missy has a beautiful little spark that, despite what she's going through, she's always thinking about how to do things better or how to educate herself to help herself, which is an awesome. I would just like to make sure that parents look after themselves during this journey. It's all about the child because they have cancer. I think a lot of parents get lost in the journey, whether it's through their own health, their mental health, or families often lose each other and fall apart as well. We saw a lot of that happen during our journey. If it wasn't for the support and love and care of all the people that we were surrounded by at the Lady Salento, I don't know how we would have made it.
And so it's going towards therapeutic toys and equipment to help the children. And we have about 1,800 kids that go through theatre on an annual basis. So if we can take their minds off the process that they're going to go through in the next few hours, that's a good thing for the kids. It'll mean they manage the illness or the operation or whatever they're having a lot better than what you don't like to think of kids having operations. The playground's a huge process that we went through, having that here, and I know the kids love it. I know they use it on an annual or a daily basis. There's always kids out here playing, so it's just another step, another wheel in the cog to give us a healthier north.